Vloggins here with another video for you. I'm going to make a mid-healthy dinner for my family. And when I say mid, it's because you gotta add some stuffing, which is carbs. I mean, it's high in carbs, but like if you see, it's 21 grams for, it's only, it's 21 grams. And it says 6 servings, but it's usually about 4. Don't let them fool you. Every time they try to tell you it's 6 or it's 2, it's actually probably like 1.5 if it's 2. That's how it goes. And then, instead of using hamburger, I'm going to go with some honeysuckle ground turkey. And we're going to make meatloaf ground turkey. I know, normally you do hamburger, and normally I would, but it's so expensive right now for the hamburger I normally go with, which is the 97 to 98. And I can't afford to use this much at that price, because for this amount that's in here, now I would have to buy like 4 or 5 at almost $7 a piece. And that's just crazy. So I'll go with honeysuckle. It's cheaper. And then you're going to need eggs, which is protein. Protein. Pure protein right here. Great source of protein. And then, of course, the other bad ingredient is ketchup. And what most of you guys would be like, it's ketchup. It's made from tomatoes. No. See, when it's been made into ketchup, it's got syrups and all that other stuff. The syrups is what's the killer in this. It's the corn syrup. If the corn syrup wasn't in this, and the other syrups that they put in it weren't in it, it'd be okay. But it's okay. I'm going to use it because we're not going to use that much. It only goes a little bit in here and then a little bit over the top, and you'll see. So, hold on tight and be patient with me as we do this. So, basically, like I just said, I'm going to put the lid over here for now. You're going to need your meat, your eggs, your stuffing, your ketchup, and then you're going to need this, and I'm going to go ahead and take off my wedding band, because this could get messy. Now, my mother-in-law always had a rule. You never, ever use a utensil, because they're not going to get it mixed up as best as your hands are. So make sure your hands are clean, like mine are. I already cleaned them, already dried them. And get yourself a cake pan, because you're going to need it to put it in there. Now, if your cake pan is crappy, you're going to want to put butter in it, or something that, or spray, to spray it or to butter it, whatever. Do not do wax paper. Do not do parchment paper. I learned my lesson. Parchment paper and meatloaf equal disaster. Okay, so now what we're going to do, give me 1 second, actually, no, I don't need it 1 second. I can just use that. Okay. So, you're going to take your eggs, and you're just going to start going on ahead and breaking them, and putting them in, like so. Oof, hopefully I don't get my camera. Now, we get some farm fresh eggs, because my brother-in-law has a friend that he works with, and his sister owns a farm, and sometimes she will give us farm eggs. But she's supposed to be giving us some soon, which I can't wait. Because right now, eggs are just too crazy at the store. So I'd rather pay her $1 versus going to the store and paying $30. So basically, I put 4 of these in. 4 large eggs so far. I normally don't usually do any more than that until I get this open and put in. Let me tell you, having carpal tunnel surgery, it helped in certain ways, but it also unhelped in other ways. Sometimes I swear my hands are more of a disaster than they were before, but then I'd have to say, well, they are, because if you would have known, if you have carpal tunnel, then you know what I'm talking about. It gets bad. And of course, the doctors all say it's probably from me working at the nursing home when I used to work at the nursing home and have to lift patients and other stuff, so, yeah. Good times. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to get it on my hands yet. Ew. Okay. That happens, you get it on your hands. I meant to just push the breadcrumbs across, but unfortunately, sometimes you get a little bit of egg. It's okay. Now, don't do this because it can really mess up your teeth, and you shouldn't do this. And it's probably not sanitary, but since it's for my family, and they all do it anyway, so I'm gonna do it. Ah, hurts my teeth every time I do that, and then I cringe at the fact that I did it. It's okay though. Okay, so I just usually just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, that one kind of squirt. And then I do 7 right here. Bam. Okay, because you're gonna want to say the rest for the top. Now, the fun part, the monster part. Okay, now. I'll be back after this part because it's going to get messy and I'm going to need to be able to pause to go do stuff. So I wash my hands and then come back to you guys. So it's easier just to pause and then I'll show you the aftermath after the hands. Okay? I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, so now I'm back. And now my hands are clean. Don't worry. I already cleaned them up from the mess. I already did the mixing. It's already in the pan. Let me get you guys a close-up of that without my phone falling into it. Ugh, give me a second here. Okay. Close-up. Beautiful. Okay. So now, we're going to take the rest of this ketchup. Oop, let me bring you guys this way. Okay, move that. That's for my other stuff. Okay. So now you're going to take your ketchup and let me just bring you guys down in here in this. Now, sometimes you'll need to put the cap back on. And I'll be right back because I don't think you guys want to hear the loud banging I gotta do to get the ketchup to come down. Okay, so now I got the ketchup down. Now we can open the spout that I snapped and broke and finish. Just like that. Now, what you guys are going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to kind of smooth it out like a cake, like frosting. And you're just going to kind of lightly do this and make it a little pretty. Now, the only thing I didn't put in this bad boy is my onion. Normally I would put onion, but normally I can't handle them anymore since my surgery. I had my gastric sleeve, so I don't usually do onion unless it's dehydrated onion, which I usually put them on top now. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta grab the other ingredients and then I'll show you what to do there. Okay, so now I'm back. Oh, sorry, my hair is messy. It's just driving me nuts today. It's hot up here. It's almost like 90. Alright, so we got some chopped chives, some minced onion, and now what we're going to do is you're going to take the minced onion first. We're just going to lightly sprinkle a little bit on the top. Because I forgot to put the onion, so I kind of wanted to have that little bit of oniony taste. And it just makes it look pretty on top. Ooh, I spilled some on me. Okay. So, just kind of spread it out pretty. And I'll show you guys what it looks like when I say pretty. So, just kind of like that. Okay? That's how we're going to do that. And then you're going to take some of your chives. Oh, this is a new one. I thought I grabbed the other one. Oh well. Let's go with it. I'll use them anyways before the I like my chives. So, you take your chives, you put some in your hand because you don't want to break them because they're very brittle from being dehydrated. And you're just going to sprinkle them like a seasoning, just like you did with the onion. And these are just to give it the pretty effect, like if it was in a restaurant style. This is what they do. to give you that pretty effect. And some restaurants will use real, and if you go to like Hy-Vee and that, they don't use real. They use actually dehydrated. I know because I used to work there and I used to make the meatloaves. I don't know if they've changed them since then, but when I used to work there, they didn't. And I used to work up by Sioux City, and that, up by, no, sorry, not Sioux City. It was by Toledo, Iowa, at Hy-Vee. Somewhere around there. I don't remember. They just throw us in a van and say, we're going. Because like I told you guys, I was locked up. So that was the perk. If you were high on enough level, you could go work. And I was able to go work. Okay, so there it is. Oh, pretty. Okay. So this is my meatloaf. Now I'm going to throw this in my oven. I normally do about 380 to 400 for about 1 hour. And that's just because I want it to be soft, tender, and just full of flavor and juicy. Trust me, it's really good. Now, you gotta be careful. Sometimes if you leave it in too long, it depends on your oven, your temp. Like, go with the temp that you know you're supposed to put meatloaf in, and that's the temp you go with. For mine, my oven, I'm going to be getting a new one here soon. Well, I already got a new one. I just need them to install it, and we haven't installed it yet. But basically, because my oven's a pooper, I have to put it in the oven about 400 for about 1 hour. And voila, I'll be able to feed my family. Tonight we're having meatloaf, turkey meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and turkey gravy, and sweet peas. Good country food for good country folks. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Oh, if you like this video, please go subscribe to me right now. And don't forget to hit the notification bell at the top. And sorry about my cat in the background. And please go subscribe to my other two boys' channels. See you guys later. Bye.